Hey Cowboys Nation, let's go for another round of news from America's team. Watch until the end so you don't miss any news and sign up to stay tuned for everything that comes out about the Cowboys.
Proposed trade sees Cowboys flip CeeDee Lamb for 1/8 TD receiver. The Dallas Cowboys would have no shortage of suitors if CeeDee Lamb became available on the trade market. Lamb is officially considered a holdout after not appearing at the start of Cowboys minicamp on Tuesday, June 4th. The 25-year-old receiver is seeking a new contract as he enters the final year of his rookie contract, with his cap hit being just under $18 million for the 2024 season. Bleacher Report's Brad Gagnon proposed 4 different trade scenarios involving Lamb, including one that would send him to the New England Patriots in exchange for wide receiver Jalen Polk and a first-round draft pick. Polk was New England's second-round draft pick this year after a productive career with the Washington Huskies. The 6'2" receiver posted 18 total touchdowns during his collegiate career, including 69 receptions for 1,159 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns during his final season at Washington last year. This deal would allow Dallas raise a bunch of salary cap space and draft capital while still landing a high-ceiling receiver, with the bonus of Lamb leaving the conference and joining a non-contender. Writes Gagnon, why the Patriots would be viable trade partner for CeeDee Lamb. If push comes to shove and the Cowboys were to deal Lamb, an absolute last resort, worst-case scenario, they would deal the highly prolific receiver to a non-NFC team and one that has little chance of competing during the 2024 season. The Patriots would be the perfect team that fits the mold. As Gagnon also mentions, the Patriots would obviously be interested in a potential trade, considering they'd give rookie quarterback Drake May a bona fide number 1 receiving option. The Patriots just used a high second-round pick on Polk, who scored 9 touchdowns last season at Washington, writes Gagnon. But if they see an opportunity to upgrade massively in support of rookie Drake May, a quick flip could be in the cards. Furthermore, they would acquire a receiver who is just starting his career and would be on a rookie deal for the next 4 or 5 seasons. Considering the Cowboys still have to pay Dak Prescott, likely in the $50 million per year range, and pass rusher Micah Parsons, his contract valuation from over the cap is over $30 million per season. Any money they could save for those deals is welcomed. While Polk has yet to officially sign his rookie contract, he's projected to sign at 4 years for a total of $9.7 million. That's an average annual value of just $2.4 million per year. Why the Cowboys trading CeeDee Lamb is a last resort. Obviously, there's no guarantee that Polk will even become half of the receiver that Lamb is. The former number 17 overall pick in the draft has gone to 3 consecutive Pro Bowls, was named a first-team All-Pro selection during the 2023 season, and was also the NFL's receptions leader last season. Lamb broke the franchise records for receptions 135 and receiving yards 1,749, along with posting 12 receiving touchdowns last season. Making matters further complicated is that Dallas is lacking proven depth at the wide receiver position. While there are a number of young and talented receivers on the roster, including Jalen Tolbert and Kayvontae Turpin, Lamb and veteran Brandon Cooks are the only established receivers on the roster following Michael Gallup's departure in the offseason. Again, this proposed trade only becomes a possibility if Lamb absolutely demands a trade. We're obviously not at that point. However, if the Cowboys and Lamb struggle to come to an agreement on a new contract, the Patriots would be a reasonable landing spot for the young star receiver. Cooper Beebe versus Tyler Guyton. Who will have the better rookie season? Out with the old, in with the new. Despite having yearly aspirations of contending for a Super Bowl, the Dallas Cowboys are a team in transition. Instead of replenishing their roster with high-priced free agents, the Cowboys opted to restock the roster for the future with an exceptional draft. It's bittersweet. The Cowboys said their goodbyes to Pro Bowl talent but replaced them with draftees that will make an immediate impact. First, the Cowboys saw center Tyler Biadasz leave for the Washington Commanders to join Dan Quinn in the nation's capital. Then, future Hall of Famer Tyron Smith signed with the New York Jets, although there was a belief he would stay in Dallas. The Cowboys have some big shoes to fill. Fortunately for the Cowboys, they drafted offensive tackle Tyler Guyton in the first round and Cooper Beebe in the third round to replace Smith and Biadasz. Both rookies are exciting prospects brimming with potential. Their arrival brings a sense of hope and optimism for the future of the Cowboys roster. Obviously, we want both to be terrific out of the gate, but which rookie will separate themselves from the other? Which rookie will have the best season? Cooper Beebe is a big, stocky prospect. At 6 feet 335 pounds, he is approximately 20 pounds heavier than Tyler Biadasz. Beebe joins the Cowboys as a decorated rookie, having won multiple All-American awards and winning the Big 12 Offensive Lineman of the Year award the past 2 seasons. In contrast to Biadasz, Beebe has a reputation for being a punishing blocker with strength to drive back defensive tackles. His individual assets, such as his size and accolades, instill confidence in his potential. The downside for Beebe is that he needs to gain experience playing center, having never played it competitively at a high level. So far this offseason, Beebe has only played center and is set to make the transition full-time. Fortunately for Beebe, he would play center in between 2 All-Pros, Zach Martin and Tyler Smith. Furthermore, quarterback Dak Prescott is very comfortable making the offensive line calls and changing protections, helping Beebe as he learns. Yet Beebe's rookie season could be hindered by 2 key factors. Brock Hoffman played very well down the stretch last season, and the starting job for center has yet to be decided. Beebe was taken in the 3rd round, so the impetus to get him on the field right away is less pressing, considering his draft status. Tyler Guyton is a mammoth offensive tackle. At 6 feet 8 inches and 322 pounds, Guyton is a terrific athlete for his size with great mobility for a left tackle. Guyton's calling card will be pass protection. His huge frame affords him the ability to stifle smaller rushers and easily mirror them. Similar to Beebe, Guyton will also be transitioning positions, from right tackle to left tackle, although he has some college experience playing on the left side. Also, like Beebe, Guyton has been working with Duke Manyweather to ease the process of changing positions. Working in Guyton's favor to gain much-needed experience is that he is a first-round pick, and he'll be given every opportunity to see the field for the Cowboys to get the most bang for their buck. That could be a gift or curse. Planning on the outside, and depending on the alignment of the opposing defensive line, Guyton could be isolated with minimal help. Furthermore, Guyton will need to improve as a run blocker. His narrow frame leaves an opportunity for power rushers to get the best of him. His strength is the biggest factor that will improve in the coming years, but this season, his run blocking is the one area that draws the most concern and the one that his rookie counterpart should excel at. These challenges, while they may hinder his performance, are part of his growth and development as a rookie. The verdict, as for who will have the best season, it's hard to argue that it won't be Beebe. Yes, he has to learn a new position, but playing alongside Martin and Smith will create a sense of comfort for the rookie. Prescott is one of the best communicators at the line of scrimmage, and will take Beebe under his wing and pass knowledge on to him. That's not to say that Guyton will not have a promising rookie season. Guyton is coming to Dallas to replace a Hall of Fame talent playing a difficult position to adjust to. Remember, Tyron Smith didn't play left tackle his rookie season. Guyton has a lot more on his plate to begin his career, so naturally, he'll experience more lumps to start his career. That said, the Dallas Cowboys have 2 great building blocks for their future that should improve in their areas of weakness.